I think the data hack competition was a fantastic idea. Firstly, because it fits in very well into some of our plans to connect fintechs, banks, MNOs to other private sector players, particularly the ones that may have a congruent idea of improving access to finance.
The main objective of this initiative is to develop a data science skill across Africa. And from there, we hope to collaborate FSPs and these innovators to ensure that we come up with the products and services that actually address the current financially excluded customer.
All the ideas had a financial inclusion aspect, some of course more than the others.
There are some prototypes that really address the issue of financial inclusion.
I think that by and large, the intention to deal with financial inclusion is there. Some of them have been able to address it much more succinctly than others. I think that some of the teams they've really thought through the problem and have more of an end-to-end solution.
So I think just having that basic understanding through a series of meetups and then building on to actually build products and then finally showcasing that at a regional, global level, it gives a common understanding of what financial inclusion means in this part of the world.
I strongly believe that many of the ideas that have come out of the DataHack4FI competition will drive access to financial services.
So when we started the hackathon, we were given data sets specifically from the National Small Business Survey, which looked at the pattern of SMEs in Uganda, about 1,800 SMEs. And what it found was that majority of them are relying on loans from money lenders as well as mobile money, which don't adequately help the SME to survive. There's not a comprehensive support package that is required. So there is that financial exclusivity gap that we are trying to plug with smart credit.
The ideas at the finals were quite diverse and quite innovative.
Each of the teams has applied their minds to how they can solve real problems on the African continent.
I wish I had the brochure here, but the brochure showed a really nice diagram, a circle diagram with innovation hubs on this side and development partners, and actually showed interconnections.
I think the format of the day where the teams present and where they showcase their work, I think that certainly helped for the connections to be formed, and I understand there are social events as well throughout the day. So yes, there's been ample opportunity for the right connections to be formed.
There's a lot that is going to come out of the networks that we've created throughout the meetups and this final hackathon.
We've been able to also form partnerships with FSD Kenya and continue to have these partnerships due to eye-to-eyes collaboration.
When we were contacted to take part in DataHack4FI, we did not have any working relationship with the financial sector deep in Zambia or the Insurance Association of Zambia. So this was a great opportunity to get them on board and to literally come to Bongo Hive and see what we do and understand, and get some of the other stakeholders to recognize the real value of Bongo Hive and actively get involved.
The most valuable part of the competition was the creation of these partnerships. What we're hoping for is for them to be sustainable and for them to grow stronger.
For me, the most valuable thing, speaking on behalf of the teams, I would like to think that it's the experience of being able to present an idea that may not be fully fledged yet, but hoping that people will like it. And I think that that's something that will follow them throughout their careers, and I hope they took some positive things away from the experience today.
Well, the most valuable part of this series from the meetups and this final hackathon is the kind of networks we've really made people understand on how to use data.
Number one, I think, is exposure of the ideas of the young teams and them getting feedback from industry experts of the diverse experience. Number two are the connections the partners have been able to make across countries. Number three is that this sets us up for something even bigger as partners, but also such an initiative can only go bigger.
The most valuable aspect of the competition for Bongo High specifically, the team that won the local competition, 4 students from the University of Lusaka, first year students actually, so we've been able to build a better relationship with the University of Lusaka, which wasn't there before. But to see these young people, some of them get onto a plane for the very first time or get out of Lusaka for the first time, there's an aspect of it where you realize that you're actually changing lives. We all want to address the issue of financial inclusion, but sometimes we forget that people's lives are actually being changed by this opportunity as well.